9 and then goes to 11 and 22 and 33. But yours is 7, and I know you've heard it said in the Bible that 7 is God's number. And it seems tonight that we're really emphasizing the emphasis of God. Ever what that means to you, baby, whatever your interpretation and your validation and your experience of God is. But you have had to learn in this life of the difference between being alone and lonely.
Yes.
All right. And you have also had to have so many times of the rug being pulled out from beneath your feet without any expectation. And I'm talking about you're thinking things are going one way, and all of a sudden, bam, things have changed without anybody asking your permission.
That's very true.
Okay. Now, 16 also represents music. Now, I don't know what you do with music or art, because you're a Libra, so art would also play a part. But music is, and you'll hear me say this over and over, because I truly believe that music is God's language, whatever that means. Okay, believe. Look at me, Sandy, saying believe tonight. I don't believe nothing, Elizabeth. I don't believe nothing, no time. But when I'm talking to you, see, you're looking for some valid. You're looking for something to believe in. So I'm using that word, okay, for you, baby.
Yeah.
But music is extremely important to you, and in your life, you've wanted things to be harmonious and melodic and lyrical and beautiful. Are you with me?
I'm with you. Yes.
And you have found tragedy and heartache and blackness and cadences that lasted way too long. All right. All right. Well, in your period of your life right now, let me see, that's an 18, and what's this year? A 1, it's a 19. So you're in a 1, well, Elizabeth, you're in a 9 phase. You're finishing up something in your life in this period from now until your birthday, and you're going to go into a 1 phase. That's a brand new, kick it off, let down your hair, change your shoes, go out and change the color of your hair, if you can possibly do that, kind of stage in your life. And you're looking for a new direction, but with substance. Now that's the key word for you, substance, because you have tended to gravitate to those things that were easy. I'm not saying that you had an easy time in them.
Right.
Right. You found out that that door marked easy wasn't easy. But you're looking for substance, you're looking for beauty, and you're looking for truth. You're looking to heal that wound I'm talking about. That what I was talking about to Bridget.
Yes.
And you're wanting to get over this anger and this bitterness and this heavy burden that you've been carrying, that you just don't have the energy to carry it anymore. You hear me?
I hear you.
And in doing that, because see what's happening is that burden is literally aging you, Elizabeth. And again, I said this to start with, you're born on 17th, so you are a star. You've got incredible fortitude and determination and tenacity. You have all these gifts, but you have sublimated yourself so much in so many different situations. There are pieces scattered everywhere. And you are in the process of retrieving yourself, taking yourself back and putting together like a beautiful mosaic picture. But I want to emphasize, do you do anything with music or art?
Well, I'm not accomplished at anything, but I'm very attracted to music and, people that are musicians and singing. I sing a lot, not professionally or anything like that.
All right.
I draw, but just for my own enjoyment.
Okay, sweetie. First of all, you said you're not accomplished. You don't have the ability, and I speak to you straight from my hip, honey. You don't have the ability to judge what you're doing. Because you're so critical of your own merit, you cannot even enjoy what you do, because while you're doing it, the whole time you're taking it apart. See, you said to me, I'm not accomplished, I'm not professional.
Right.
Okay, honey, you have got a marvelous voice. You're the star. You're born on the 17th. You're born in the year of the cat. The only thing is, because you're incapable of being domesticated, follow me.
I do. I
All right.
know I'm in the year of the cat.
All right.
Feel like I lead leave and am alone and that type cat personality.
All right. Well, it's incapable. I mean, you're not going to be domesticated. So
Yes.
instead of you asking for validation and appreciation and wanting so desperately for that one to want or appreciate you,
Yes.
the call of the hour is for you, Elizabeth, to appreciate you. And I'm telling you that you have such gifts and such a magnitude of the work of the divine that is going on within you. But you're going to have to make a step and break from something that is so familiar with you, honey. And that's not easy. This is one of these times in your life between now and your birthday, and you've been under it for the last 18 months. But you're going to have to break away from something that's so familiar and so secure. Now, if in fact it belongs on your path, it will not dissolve.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying you've got to stand up and be who you are and stop apologizing and saying I'm not accomplished. You are accomplished. You're breathing, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. And you're saying that binding force in you is not accomplished. That's a bald-faced lie. Because if you speak and you're paint and I'm taking right now, look, watch me, sweetie. All right, you see that? Now,
Yeah.
Picasso can't touch that jack. That's energy, honey. That's sexual energy on that paper. And it's so hot I can hardly hold the paper. I'm saying to you, don't denigrate yourself, Elizabeth. The divine force that is in you cannot express itself any more beautifully or more perfectly other than the way that you do.
Yes.
But stop apologizing. The next time, like I was telling Bridget, I forgot what I was telling Bridget. But anyway, the next time that you start to say you're not accomplished, I want you to slap yourself on the wrist.
I will.
You hear me, honey?
Yes, because I've heard you tonight. I really have.
I've heard you too, baby, and I'm so glad you called now.
Thank you.
You take care of it, honey.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye-bye. All right, where we at? I love you, Elizabeth. All right, where we at, sweetie? We're right here. Hello, URTV, Cosmic Therapy. Hi. Wait a minute, I got to put you on the speakerphone so we can hear your pretty voice, okay? Hold on. All right, start talking to me, honey.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
I'm fine. Okay, you got your
Hold on.
television or something on too loud? Or, okay. Tell me your name, baby.
My name's Hannah.
Hannah?
Hannah.
What,
Hannah with an S on it.
what's she saying?
Hannah with an S on it.
Hannah with an S on it.
Yes, Hannah.
Shanna. See, I can't. Well, now look, Shanna. I got an excuse tonight. I got two. You heard me, didn't you? I got verifiable, two
Doctor's note.
doctor note. Well, I got one doctor's note, but two ears that are hurting. So Shanna. Okay, Shanna, that's beautiful, honey.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Let me do some work on that, okay? Hold on just a moment. We got some 2 going on, 9. We got a 19. Oh, we got another artist in our midst. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. 2, 9, and 10. We got 19. We got a 21. Okay, you better be doing some dancing in your life. Whether that's dancing literally or you better be dancing in and out of situations.
Yeah, sometimes.
Don't you ever let anybody corner you.
Right.
You hear me? And don't you start trying to placate. You hear that word? I like that word. Placate. That's your word tonight, Shanna. Placate. Stop doing that. What's your birthday?
7/12/83.
7/12/1983. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got here going on. We got that 13. Thank you, Shanna. There's the 13. Okay, Sandy, blow that sucker up. Blow it up. I want Shanna to see this. All right, honey.
What is that?
That is the death card.
Oh, I hate that thing.
No, baby, don't hate it. See, you've got a preconceived idea. You've got a preconceived idea of
Somebody
something.
told me a long time ago that it was bad unless it was upside down and showed it to me right side up.
Well, look at here. I'll turn it upside down. I'll turn it sideways. I'll turn it this way. It don't make no difference. It's the same piece of material. It's the same, somebody drew some pictures on there, darling. All in the world, that's what I'm saying. You've got too many preconceived ideas about something. You've got to get in your head and take a vacuum cleaner. I saw my husband tonight sitting down with one of my daughter's vacuum cleaner, pulling out and pulling out and pulling out stuff because it wouldn't, work. That's the same thing we're talking about with you tonight, honey. You're going through a transformative period, and this is what you need to do because you are carrying a lot of emotional baggage. You got me, baby?
You have no idea.
Oh, honey, I'm feeling you. I'm holding this card, but like I say, and I know it. I know it. This is not talking. I know it. When I'm holding this card, I'm holding you. Because everything is connected. And you have carried hurt and so much hurt that it has caused your self-esteem and your self-worth and your all of that stuff, which is nothing. It ain't nothing. We got that written down somewhere. It ain't nothing, is it? Somewhere. It's become shattered. But that's good, because that's the path you're on, honey. You came into this life with such a wound. You came into this life and you are stuck. You are stuck and you don't know how to get out. Am I talking to you?
Yeah.
All right, baby. But you are stuck and you're wanting to get out of it because you've got so much life. But you wake up in the morning and the first thing, you've got some negative thing that goes through your mind before you even open up your eyes. Because you're seeing through the eyes of pain and you're seeing through the eyes of hurt and disappointment and, dejection and rejection and all those words. You are being transformed. But that part of yourself has got to hurt so bad. You have got to get in it and feel it. You can't shut it down and try to create diversions and distractions and people and places and things to take you away from that hurt. You have got to feel that hurt, honey. Hurt me one more time, please.
But I have a family. I can't,
You can. You are doing it. That's the thing. You are doing it. You are in the midst of that false self that has brought you so much pain and so much problems and so many, the inability to raise your head up high. You're filled with such shame and such rage, Shanna, that you don't even, that little teeny girl that's standing behind the tree there that wants so desperately to come out and play and embrace and enjoy life and go on with her life instead of being so mad and blaming everybody. You want that stuff off of you. And you're in the midst of the path that is doing it. There is nothing. Did you hear me just a few moments ago when I was talking about that panel? You don't have to do a thing, honey. You called me tonight. It don't have anything to do with me. Nothing to do with me, sweetie. But
I've never even seen you. I just from the channel.
Well, that panel that is within you, darling, because you've reached out and said, this is what I want. You make the desire. Desire is the only thing we're here on this earth to do. We are here to enjoy pleasure. Pleasure with a capital P. We are to have fun. You are in the middle of fun. You are, Shanna. You are so doggone funny when you're at your best. But right now, you are going through this, Bridget, when we were riding here, we went through the tunnel. And she was saying, who can hold your breath through the tunnel? And she said, hold your breath, but you can breathe through your nose. Well, I misunderstood her. She said, don't cheat, don't breathe through your nose. Well, honey, you are literally so angry at yourself for being angry. All right? You're angry at yourself for being angry. Stop being angry at yourself. It is part of the path that is healing you. You have got to feel every bit of it. It cannot be any different. But the panel buttons are being touched this night for you, honey. For you, because you made the call. When you reach out and do anything in the universe, if it's nothing in the world but this says I'm receiving. Not this, and not this.
Right.
Okay? You're just receiving. You don't have to think about how it's going to happen. You don't have to judge how fast it's happening. You have just got to know that it is happening. Tonight, Shanna, because your birthday ended up to be 13, are being transformed this night. Okay, sweetie?
I hope so.
No hope. There ain't no such thing as hope. Hope implies doubt. You know it. Say, I know it, Paula.
I know.
All right, darling. And I'm not a preacher and I'm not a psychic. All in the world that I am is a mirror of fun. You are here to have fun. Stop denying yourself fun, Shanna. You have punished yourself enough. You hear me?
I do.
All right, baby. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Shanna and Elizabeth. All right, where we at now? We're still
All right.
reading this book.
Yep.
All right, where we at, baby?
No other person has access to the secret code that's designed solely for thy use at then personal disposal.
Wait a minute, now that's for Shanna. Bridget, were you keeping them words over there? Trying to hide them? Where's it at? Okay, no other person, Shanna. You too, Elizabeth. But Shanna, you listen to me, baby. 13. Don't you be afraid to die out to that false self. Don't you do it. I got to get this. Go ahead and answer, Bridget. No other person has access to the secret code that was designed solely for thy use and at thy personal disposal.
Hold
All
on
right,
one
Shanna?
second.
Yes, darling. Hello. And who am I talking with? Have called URTV, and I'm Paula Andrea, and this is Cosmic Therapy. Who are you?
My name's Kelly.
Kelly?
Yes.
Wow. What a strong name, Kelly.
Thank you.
And your birthday?
May 24th. And you want the year?
Yes, I do.
1951.
Get out of here. We got another cat going on. All right, hold on. Hold on. That's Chinese astrology, sweetie.
I thought it was a rabbit.
That's what, it's a rabbit or a cat. Which one you like the best?
I like the rabbit.
You like the rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, both of them's got soft fur, so you're real soft. You're real soft. So that's all right. And, a cat will scratch the eyes out of you. You can't catch a rabbit. So, anyway, let me see.
That's true. You can't catch a rabbit.
You sure can't. Okay, you're born on the 24th, honey. It seems like I emphasize music a lot because I know that music is the language of the gods. I know that for a fact. As I'm sitting here and breathing, I know that music is the language of the gods. You're born on the 24th, so you have some very distinct, it's different. Give me another word. Different. It's variegated. Okay, talent, musical talent. You hear me?
I hear you.
You got a lot of jazz in you.
Ooh.
You hear me?
Yes,
That's what I'm coming from. But here you go. You've got a 9 destiny. So you've got a lot of wisdom and you have a hard time relaxing and you've had some real issues. Stay with me. Could people jump all and say, "Whoa, what are you talking about, Paula?" You've had some real issues with weight. Now, I'm not talking about whether you're this big or this big.
Uh-huh.
That's weight. You have an idea of how your body ought to look.
I do.
Now, and it's on it, buddy. You ain't going to abbreviate. How you like that? Abbreviate. You ain't going to abbreviate nothing because you're going to have the full version if you're going to be in it. But I'm saying you have had some real body issues, baby. You have hated your body throughout your life, all right?